Hello, football fans, and welcome to the official European League of Football show. Today, with Hamburg Sea Devils outside linebacker Giovanni Nanguy as my guest, who became the Chio MVP in week 4. But first, we are taking a look at the games and the results from last week. We had on Saturday our two games, and it started with the undefeated Vienna Vikings dominating the game against the Istanbul Rams with a final 49-0 on the scoreboard. And then the second game on Saturday took place in Cologne, where the Frankfurt Galaxy won against the Centurions with 48-12, which brings both franchises to a 2-2 record. And then on Sunday, we had our 4 games. We saw the first overtime in ELF history at the game between the Sea Devils and the Panthers, which was won by the team from Hamburg with 26-23. Then game 4 in week 4 between the Raiders and the Surge was clearly won by the Austrians with 33-0. Game number 5 between the Kings and the Thunder was another thrilling battle won by the Leipzig Kings with 19-15, and this was their first victory, finally. And then last but not least, the game between the Barcelona Dragons and the Rheinfire. Both franchises were undefeated after 3 games in this tough battle. It was the Dragons then who took their 4th win in a row with 17-13. And now with all that being said, I am welcoming my guest today, the Chio MVP in week 4, Giovanni Nanguy, Devils linebacker, outside linebacker. Bonjour, Giovanni.
Bonjour, ça va? Ça va?
Très bien. Well, we had this quick conversation before. We better continue in English, not just because my French is very poor, but also because I'm sure most people are even worse than I am in this language. How are you? But first, congratulations for becoming the MVP in week 4. Because of 2 sacks, 8 total tackles, and 3.5 tackled for loss. And well, a nice forced fumble towards the end, who you were kind of helping with.
Yeah, I mean, that was a team effort, but definitely, it wasn't me. It was my teammate, Ambros Mati. He did a hell of a job, so.
But you were there. You were supporting.
Yeah, and, I was just in the corner.
Kind of, yes. But still, you became the MVP and 4 weeks played. How tough is this season so far? How badly do you feel it after 4 weeks now?
I'm all right. I ain't going to say I feel bad. I think everybody pretty banged up, but I'm all right. This year competition is a little bit more excited than last year. We got team, we just rise their level. And it's more fun, I would say. Definitely more fun. Challenges up there, and then we keep on battling, we keep on coming, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, well, and also for us viewers and spectators, we can clearly see that the level of play has increased. And now, well, let's take a look at this week number 4 at your game against the Panthers, because we saw the very first overtime in ELF history between, I would say, 2 of our biggest rivals that we have in this league. How would you rate this game? Take us through some of the greatest plays, please.
Well, every time we play against Poland, it's always a tough game, physical game, and well, this game was like our game. It was physical, it was tough, and then Poland was give us a lot of challenge. So we battled. We did what we had to do, and hopefully we won. But during the game, we had a couple of games that, especially the Poland O-line was pretty rough. So we had to put foot on the pedal and then keep on coming and do our job. Coach made sure that we're doing all DC. Kendall, he pretty tough on it. When we weren't doing the job that we were supposed to do on our ass, on our back, if I may say, make sure we get back on it, and then eventually we did.
You did. You won. First 23-23 overtime. What were you thinking when you realized, okay, for you, maybe it doesn't matter that it was the very first overtime, but in general, overtime, after such a long game already, extra time, extra power. How tough was that?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that we were going to go to overtime. For me, it was just a draw. So it was like, okay, it was a tough game. So we're going to play them again at home. So we're going to make the difference. And then we heard that overtime was like, oh, well, I guess we got to go back at it again. So mentally, it's when you play football, you got to come prepared for every kind of situation. So the team, we got this together and then went for it.
Yeah.
But
Still, would you? Yeah.
first time overtime, it was lit though. We really enjoyed it.
Uh, would you say that this game and this win feels kind of special because of the overtime? And did you guys celebrate it afterwards, or did you drive back to Hamburg straight after the game?
Oh, we drove back to Hamburg. Our philosophy is we focus on each every game, and I ain't gonna lie and say we didn't celebrate. We celebrated for sure on the bus, but our focus was on the next game. Every week we got to play different team, and then we got to be on point.
Yeah.
Our DC make sure that we stay online and we don't forget our goal, which is go to the big one. So
Yeah.
for sure we celebrate a lot of celebration because it was a tough game. I ain't gonna lie, but
It was, and it's not getting any easier. When we speak about week 5 in a little bit, Rheinfire coming up next. But still, now the Sea Devils, you are leading your conference with 3 wins and 1 loss. What feedback are you getting from the fans?
they definitely buy us. The support is great. It's better and better. Every time we go on the street, we got fans say, "Hey, you play for the city?" We'll say, "Yes." Oh, they cheer us up and everything. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty encouraging, and it makes you feel good. I ain't gonna lie. This is what's up. This is what's up. So yeah.
Very, very happy to hear that. And I think everyone can see that in your face right now. And what about the Sea Devils from year 2? How important, for example, is Kazim Edebali on the defense? And who else would you not want to miss on your roster?
Well, Kasim takes a big role in our team. Since he got in the team last year, it's the guy always had a little speech for the teammates. Hey, don't put your head down. Look forward. I've been there. So we definitely use his experience to play football to go forward because he's a big piece on the team. So this year, last year he was a little banged up by the end of the year, but this year he get back and then you can see that he's doing pretty good. He was a sack leader and everything. So Mr. Captain Germany, or I don't know how you call him, Big Muscles is
Vollmaschine.
back on track. Yeah,
Now
definitely.
you are French. When and where and how did you start playing football?
Oof. I started playing football in France back in, I don't know, 18 something, in my little town, like Rouen. And then from there, played a different town. I played with the French national team, and we had a pretty good game against Team Germany again, ball crow and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool. And then I ended up in Germany back in 2013 or something, played for the Lube Cougars, first team in Germany. And then I played for Ensorn, and last year I played for the Sea Devils.
Yeah. And what fascinates you about this sport?
I think football is like it's like the way of life. You
Yeah.
if the moment like you go through life and things are difficult, hard, and then you just lay down back there, and it's like you're not gonna make it. So you always have to overcome and challenge yourself, and make sure you get the good entourage, and then keep on going forward. So this is what football is about. The true natural, the man. When I say man, I'm talking about woman and man at the same time. So yeah, it's how tough for you, how you know how you like challenge, how you want to like succeed in life, how you want to go forward, all that stuff. So I think that's it. And obviously I like contact, so it helps a little bit.
And then why linebacker, or let's say outside linebacker? Or no, before that, maybe some of our viewers are not the real football experts. So outside linebacker, what is it that you actually do on the field during a game? What is it that you are responsible for? And then why? What makes you good at this position, and why are you playing it? Sorry, too many
Oh, okay.
questions. All
Oh
about
yeah, I'll
linebackers
try to
now.
summarize a little bit. Um, Basically, I'm a in our team, I'm a co-bandit. It's a little hybrid between defensive and linebacker actually. So my goal is to rush when time come and drop on the coverage when it needs to be. So I'm between, but most of the time I rush because this is my thing. I like it, chasing quarterback and all that stuff. But when they need me to go down the deep, my bad, on
Mhm.
coverage, I had to, and it's pretty fun actually. But
Yeah.
most of all, I love defense. Defense is funnier, rather hit people than get hit.
Pretty well said down here. Now, you were part of the Sea Devils in year one as well. What's your best memory from last season?
Best memory was when we won the game before I think the playoffs game. I think it was against Poland
The
again.
Panthers? The Panthers, yes.
Yeah. So again, last moment it was tough. We were close, and then defense held held down. I mean, we did a great job, and then our kicker just nailed it. Or I think this is how it happened. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I think I got City or something, but
Let's
that
say
was
no matter if it was that game or any other one, he saved the Sea Devils win a few times.
a lot of time, a lot of time. So yeah, definitely against Poland, always against Poland, tough game. So we did it, and then it was a relief to go play the final. So it was a good
Yeah,
memory actually.
yeah, yeah. And then, of course, the championship game. Even though you didn't win it, but I'm sure you must have enjoyed the atmosphere in the stadium back then
Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
Düsseldorf.
yeah. That was
It was
incredible.
fantastic.
It was incredible. The fans was there, the
And it
crowd,
was
the
such a
the, the
great game.
whole yes,
Yeah.
yes. It was good. The crowd was there. Definitely, the stadium was on fire. It was crazy play out there. People were screaming and everything. Wow, it was incredible,
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah. Hopefully, many more to come. What would you say? What's been the biggest learning you've had as a professional athlete, as a football player?
Well, trying to stay humble because you never know what's gonna happen in your life. Take what you need to take. Don't overdo, and trying to stay humble. It's the best thing I learned ever since I started playing football.
Yeah.
Keep on competing, keep on coming, but stay humble.
And do you have any other athlete or NFL player, football player, but maybe a different sports person who you look up to?
Of course. For example, LeBron James. I think he's a great human being off the field, on the field. The man he does a lot for himself, for the entourage, for the family, for the community, and speak when he needs to you know when something has to be said, like clever thing, smart thing. Then it speak for everybody. I think so. It's a good example, I guess.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
now let's come back to the European League of Football because week 5 is about to come. Difficult
Yes.
opponent, Rhein Fire. Both of you 3-1. Why are the Sea Devils going to win the game against the Rhine Fire next week?
Once again, our DC, our defensive staff, they're doing a good job. They put us in a good position to play football. So every week we gotta come and they study the opponent team for us, and then they give us many tools to, face adversity. And then as a defense, our strength that we never back down. We always on the run. Uh, uh, we like it. We hunting. That's why we say we just chasing. That's our mentality.
Yeah.
That's our football. That's our signature.
Do you know anyone on the Rhine Fire roster, any player in person?
Oh yeah, of course. The running back, the French running back, of course, Jason Giovanni. We used to play together back in the French national team, and we played against when he was playing for I think Paris and all that stuff. So yeah, we have a long history. Cool dude. Yeah, definitely.
So you're looking forward to seeing him again.
Of course, every time. Last year we played against each other. It was cool. This year I think we're gonna have a great battle again, and yeah,
Yeah.
definitely looking forward.
What what makes the Rhine Fire a tough opponent? overall? What
Um,
makes them such a good team now this season?
well, this due to the big issue they have before with the riot fire back in the day. I think they're pretty solid when it comes to the run. You know, they're heavy team when it comes to the run. And then I don't know why they just throw a big bullet down the field, and then if you fall asleep, then you can just they can score on you like this.
Yeah.
So our goal is just shut the run, and I trust our DB. We got a good defensive backfield. They can handle
Yes.
it. So our main focus is the run, and then the rest we don't take care of it.
And then who's ranked by a player? Who do you need to keep an eye on? Whose films are you studying at the moment
Well, we
on the
for me,
offense?
I must study the line, the offensive linemen. That's my main focus because obviously I'm a rusher and I barely drop. So main focus is the O line. So I study the O line.
And what about the rank by your defense? Do you think that they can make life of your offense difficult?
Um, I don't think so.
Huh.
But once again, I'm a defense guy. I don't really think
Yeah.
about over defense. I gotta focus on my task and on my unit. So
And it's going to be a home game for you again, won't it?
yes, man. I think
So
that's
how important
the
are the Sea Devils fans?
it's gonna be late. And once again, they always show up. They're always there for
Yeah.
the support. They're always there. We can hear them for sure, and then it's very very cool though. When you go out there and then you play, then you hear your home crowd supporting you. It makes you feel good. Like
Yeah.
when sometimes you're tired and then you hear the people behind you. It gives you the juice. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking for it
Yeah. One of the reasons why we all love this sport so much. And speaking
for
about the
sure.
fans, we asked them what they would like to know from you. And here are some of the questions. What is your goal this season?
Well, my goal is obviously have the team go for it, go for the big one. My goal is, have my team shine and beat the team, every team that we have to face. Just be the guy who helped the team.
And do you want a French team in the ELF and would you want to play for them?
Friendship, right now I'm living in Deutschland, in Hamburg. So I established myself here. Friendship, why not? If I gotta play for them, I don't think so. I think Germany football is pretty solid, it's pretty legit. So yeah, I think I stay in Germany.
Oh, I'm sure the French are not happy to hear that. But honestly, I find it so great to see how many fantastic football players are coming from France. We had some
uh,
great French guys in this league and still have them, and also, well, all over the world, more or less.
yeah,
Very
I
impressive.
think we have I don't know the word in English, a reservoir, if I may say. We got a lot of athletes back in France who I think doesn't have the opportunity to show up, to showcase the talent and everything. So this is why they gotta go abroad, and we can see it with the EFL, like a lot of players coming in and showing that they're really good athletes.
Yeah.
So when I say I don't want to play for France, it's not because I don't like French people and all that. I just
Of course, but
just live in here,
you settled down in
so
Hamburg, so that's
yeah,
that's where you're living, so it all makes sense. But honestly, if a French team joins, which I'm sure a lot of people would be are hoping for, I think they are going to be pretty awesome, pretty good,
yeah,
a tough
definitely,
opponent. Yeah,
definitely. Oh yeah, we got a lot of talent out there. It's just
yeah.
we don't. It's unfortunate that we can't show up.
And now speaking about tough opponents, next question: are you upset you're not playing against the Galaxy this regular season, calling for revenge?
Well, I really hope that we're gonna face them in the playoffs. Definitely. If that happen, then this time we I mean I ain't gonna talk for the future, but we're gonna make sure that we show up and then we do better than last year.
Yeah. And well, I mean, you kind of already answered the next question. How do you like Hamburg?
Hamburg is pretty fine. I like the town. You know, it's crazy because every day you can see different things, you can see different people, and the cool thing is everybody speak English in Germany in Hamburg. That's why my Dutch is a little bit bad, very very bad actually.
No, but
So everybody
Hamburg is
speak
a
English, so
beautiful
it's cool.
Hamburg is a
It
beautiful
is,
city.
it is.
Yes,
You
it
go
really is.
different part of Hamburg, uh, uh, Hafen City, I think it is beautiful, beautiful city. And then go down the port, amazing, amazing thing.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
And our next question: who is your favorite teammate?
Ooh. My favorite teammate. Wow. No, I like them all. I ain't got no favorite teammate.
Come be a
No,
man. Give me one name.
my my favorite team is I would say Robin Finch because you know we
Okay.
it's a personal thing and he's the godfather on my little baby, so we spend more time. So obviously my favorite
That's
teammate.
nice. That's nice. And what's your biggest motivation?
The ring. The ring. Obviously, we play for a reason. Our main reason is just go for it and get the title. So I think this is why every football player play the game.
Yeah,
Not to for me it makes sense. It's just normal.
of course. As an athlete and a sports person, you want to win. Otherwise, it doesn't make
Definitely.
sense to go out
Yeah.
on that and have those games and battles. What is your favorite food?
Oh wow. Oh, I think my favorite food is African food. We call it aloko where I'm from. It's just plantain, bananas, then you fry and then with some fish and chicken and you know tomatoes, onions and all that stuff. So it is.
I guess I have to try that.
Say no more.
Do you feel a difference this season compared to season one? But you also kind of already said so. But
Yeah, they
what?
obviously they're always like whenever a new year start, there's always a difference. Like there was bad thing last year, there was good thing last year. This year, there's good thing and bad thing at the same time. So every year we just gotta come together and make it work. And I think this year we're doing it pretty good, definitely.
Now, will the Sea Devils win the championship game in 2022?
Once again, this is why we're playing football. We going for it. I ain't gonna say yeah, we just gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. No, we trying to make our future. We just you know take action and then we're doing what we're supposed to do to go get it. Definitely.
Yes, exactly. That's what you're here for. Last but not least, do you have a message for the Hamburg Sea Devils fans?
um, of course. How do you say? Oh man, I forgot. It was in German. My German is super 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 bad. Uh, but I can't remember.
Doesn't
But
matter.
my message is, you know, for the team or for the fans.
For the fans,
For the
Sea
fans,
Devils fans.
keep on coming, keep on supporting us, and we're hearing you and we appreciate your support.
Yeah.
And you know, just keep on doing what you're doing because you're doing good. You're the best.
Ah. So now you made some Sea Devils fans pretty happy, I'm sure. Giovanni, thank you very much for being on the show
It
again.
was my pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you again.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being so great on the field last week and becoming the Chio MVP.
Thank you.
Best of luck for the rest of the season. And see
Thank
you
you
soon.
again.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Well, and now let's take a look at week 5 and the games that we can look forward to. Again, starting on Saturday, of course. There we see the Thunder playing against the Centurions and then the Rams playing against the Dragons. And then on Sunday, our 4 games are the Rheinfire playing against the Sea Devils, Panthers facing the Vikings, the Raiders versus Galaxy, and then last but not least, Surge playing against the Kings. Definitely some pretty exciting games to look forward to. ELF fans, I hope you like this show. I hope you enjoyed week 4 and the weeks we've had so far. I hope you're going to watch and enjoy the games in week 5. Next week, I'll see you again with the new Chio MVP, of course. listen to the official European League of Football podcast. And right now, before I say goodbye, I can say stay tuned, and we are going to enjoy some of the highlights from the last game, Hamburg Sea Devils playing against the Wroclaw Panthers now. So see you again next week. Bye-bye.